There are so many exciting businesses in East Sussex that you have never heard of before. You can find out more about these sectors using LMI, Labour Market Information. You are using LMI in school every time you talk about how much someone in the arts makes yearly, or when you learn that the #1 job posting in East Sussex is for chefs. Let's learn more about LMI in some of the most important sectors in East Sussex. One of those sectors is construction and engineering. 25,000 people worked in this sector in East Sussex in 2019. And there are many jobs in construction and engineering, ranging from a building surveyor, aerospace engineer, carpenter, bricklayer, and many more. And all of those jobs can be found with our amazing local employers. One of those is Rampion Offshore Wind Farm. And did you know that they create enough green electricity to power half of Sussex? Our next sector is health and social care. In 2019, 33,000 people worked in this sector in East Sussex. And those jobs included an occupational therapist, mental health worker, and many more. Those jobs could be found at some of our local employers. Did you know that the NHS is the world's biggest employer? And health and social care is matched with retail with the most amounts of jobs in East Sussex. So there are lots of opportunities in this sector, and the pathways to get there are varied, from apprenticeships to local college courses to degrees. In health and social care, you have the opportunity to make a direct difference to people's lives through their health and happiness. Now let's have a look at our land-based sector. There were 7,000 jobs listed for this sector in East Sussex in 2019. There are lots of different jobs in our land-based sector. Some of those could be being a forest operative, an agricultural engineer, a gamekeeper, and a farmhand. Some of our big East Sussex employers include the National Trust, Sussex Wildlife Trust, RSPCA, and many more. The Sussex Wildlife Trust manages 30 nature reserves across Sussex, and you can even volunteer now as a wildlife ranger. To get into this sector, there are many local courses in agriculture, animal management, and many more. It's about finding the right course for you. Check out our local land-based college, Plumpton College, who are the local leaders in land-based study. The land-based sector is vitally important to the protection of our natural environment, global prosperity and well-being. Now let's take a look at our visitor economy sector. What are the types of jobs that you find in the visitor economy sector? Well, those could be being a travel agent, a tour guide, a chef, and many more. In East Sussex, we have lots of popular museums and many famous hotels. The pathways are varied in visitor economy, and educational qualifications are not always needed. You could study travel and tourism, cooking, and take shorter courses on customer service. You can also study degrees in art and heritage to work in the cultural heritage sector, or take an apprenticeship in a kitchen and work your way up to head chef. By working in visitor economy, you can connect to your community and share all of the most important sites with visitors. The creative and digital sector. East Sussex is part of England's Creative Coast, a dynamic ecosystem stretching from Brighton to Margate, showcasing some of the best arts and culture in the world. The pathways into this sector can start with you at home, with online courses on coding and creative pathways which can be built upon by studying IT, painting, sculpting, web and game design, and acting. Creativity in the digital age is of the utmost importance. By entering the creative and digital sector, you can work with the most up-to-date technology. You can push forward sectors such as VR and artificial intelligence. And creativity is named one of the most important skills by employers. You're in the perfect place. The South East accounts for 18% of all creative and digital jobs. We hope you learned something about LMI, labour market information in East Sussex, and the various routes into your future career. What more can you learn? Head to Careers East Sussex to find more videos and more information about these key sectors.